Hi, this is Marcelo the Rap from SOULFLY. We are with the Fistful of Metal SPC TV.
You've entered the wrong door, and you're not coming out alive!
Tonight on Fistful of Metal, an exclusive interview with the bassist Marcelo de Rap from SOULFLY. Hey, this is Tom Denney, and I'm here with Marcelo from the new band SOULFLY. If you haven't heard about them, it is Max Cavalera, formerly of Sepultura, his new band. Now, how did Max get all you guys together?
That's like funny because I know Max for like around 12 years, maybe a little more. And while I had my band back in 12 years ago, I met Max and all the fellas from Sepultura. So we became a really good friends and I started working with Sepultura as a lighting designer. So I had my band, so I quit my band. That was like, actually was 6 years ago. But I was kind of having the beginning of my band and Sepultura going. So we became a really good friends. So we know each other as musicians.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I want, he was looking for new musicians, like, what am I gonna get, who am I gonna get, completely doubt what are gonna get. So said, dude, for a long time, let's jam, and, whoever comes to enjoy the tries, we try out. If he's good, he's good. If not, we keep trying until you find the right guys. So, and then the first guy was Roy. He came to jam with Max drums. And after that, I wasn't in SOULFLY yet. It was just jamming, just to see what happened. And then the first rehearsal we did together was me, Max, and Roy without Lucy. That was fucking awesome. We just have like, wow, the first rehearsal happened and just like SOULFLY born right there.
Oh, cool. Now you are from Brazil. We were talking about this earlier.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of Brazilian. Oh, it's just so strong. Like we are Brazilian. Love it or leave it. Or I mean, there's like, all right, you got like Chico Science. I think he's telling. Yeah, what is that story he's speaking?
Well, his band, Chico Science and the San Zumbi, they have a lot of lyrics about their local city. It's not even about Brazil. I mean, it's Brazil, but it's like about Recife, how their culture, being, doing the progress and stuff. Because Brazil is like very different places inside the same country.
Yeah.
Like north of Brazil, they have like a lot of history, Brazilian history from like the last 300, 400 years ago, and nobody really knows because Brazil is being a lot of focus lately, Rio de Janeiro and São Paulo, and never, Recife and the other towns was so, being talked, like now, which is, through Chico Science and the San Zumbi. So they have a lot of, history going, and we like that a lot. It's like a new band, and especially like me and Max, like, whoa, we're looking a lot for new stuff. Every time you heard a new good band, we try to get all this good stuff. Chico Sciences was a really good band. Was happened. Unfortunately, the singer died in 96 January, and X97. And after that, the band's kind of like, I don't know what they're gonna do. I think they're gonna go back with all the percussion guys. Probably they're gonna sing.
They were in Roots, right? In the video for Bloody Roots. They were the guys with the.
Actually, I think that's a Timbalada. That's another northern Brazilian band called Olodum, I believe. I think that's. I'm not sure, but I think it's because it's similar, the kind of drum thing. But that's what Brazil is about right now. There's a lot of drum thing, tribe things going on down there. So that's why we try to capture on this SOULFLY album.
I noticed that there was a lot more mention of zombie, which was first introduced in Hara Mahara in Sepultura's song, which I noticed, and then it was brought up several times in this new album, and there's even a whole song dedicated to the warrior Zombie. Tell us about him.
Well, he was just like you said, a really warrior back in 300 years ago by the slavery time in Brazil. They had the Portuguese, when they came, they discovered Brazil in 1500, that time. They had they brought a lot of slaves from Africa to work hard in Brazil while in Brazil was being discovered and stuff. And what happened was, after like 100 years after that, the slaves that escaped from the owners back in that time, they used to hide in some place which called Quilombo dos Palmares. That's one of the biggest Quilombo, which Quilombo means community, like a lot of small slaves communities. So they have a lot of those communities which is called Quilombo. The biggest one was Quilombo from Palmares, which is the name of the town. So they stayed there for like over than 30 years, fight against the white men, which was the guys that was enslaving all the black men back in that time. So after they did that for like 30 years, the white men finally they got like a huge troop, and they just devastated the whole thing. So it's a history, it's a Brazilian history, and many of the Brazilians really don't know about it. It's like really, it's an interesting history, and we try to, put that now in the album. So the people that, the kids right now, they, gonna kind of like learn a little bit more about the Brazilian history, which I kind of knew just a little bit too. So I kind of was interested on it. So everybody, me, Max, and the whole band, we just deep into the thing, like try to discover a little bit more about Brazil.
You've got let's see, Deftones. You've got Fred from Limp Bizkit. You've got Benji from Dub War. Yeah, he was on a bunch of songs, wasn't he? He was on a.
He did Prejudice.
Yeah.
And he did another one that called now Quilombo.
Yeah.
He used to have another name which I can't remember right now. I can't remember. So he's singing that one too. And I think it was just those two songs. But on Prejudice, his songs just look amazing. Like
it's
shit. And Quilombo wasn't there. It was like we decided to have more parts. We did have like a real lyrics going. So and then we decided to redo the thing. So we just did Max doing most of the lyrics.
Benji can sound scary when he wants to.
Dude.
He could go from soft to just totally like wow.
Kind of has the thing, all
right.
Oh, dude, he's fucking awesome, man, too.
Now, for those of you who don't know Dub War, we're gonna check out a video by them right now.
Just like plan to have this song's gonna be with this guy, this song's gonna be with that guy. It doesn't happen like that, at least with SOULFLY. It was just a big jam. We have like not even half of the album when stepping in the studio. So when we pretty much step in the studio, have like 4 songs, and from there, everything else was just big jam. Just like people was coming up, like Benji and the guys from Fear Factory.
Yeah.
Like Chino, Fred from Limp Bizkit. Say, hey, what's up, guys? Hey, what's up? So what are you gonna do? I don't know. Let's just jam. And the song's born right there. Like 80% of the song, and some of the riff was Max already got some, something here, something there. Like, let's feel. And that's the way it happened. So it's pretty good, man.
Yeah,
that's where we're gonna probably do a live too. It's like a big jam. So we have now the guy from Head P, but it doesn't have to be. I mean, we plan maybe to tour with Double War in Europe, and probably hopefully here too.
Yeah, I hope so.
But if in case don't happen, man, we do like a big jam. Let's just having a good time. That's what it's about.
Now, you picked up the guitarist from Machine Head. Now, I had heard rumors that he dropped Machine Head and now he's with you guys.
No, not really. The way it really happened was like this. We were going to California to record our video, our first single, Bleed. And when we went to do this thing in Hollywood, we had the Limp Bizkit show a night before. So me and Roy, we went to see the show that night before the video. And it was, Limp Bizkit, I think it was Seven Dust and some other bands. And then after the show done, we were talking with someone. I can't believe who tell me that, but the guy just told me, you know what happened? I said, no, weren't talking. The guy from Machine Head just quit Machine Head like a couple weeks ago. I said, oh shit, really? No way. I mean, I don't know them like really well. I went there before. I just saw like a couple shows. It actually was in Whiskey in California too. I fucking loved to that, like fucking kick-ass band. And that was it. We saw them really quick after the show in the dressing room, but these guys were kind of tired. So hey, what's up, dude? And walk away. But we didn't have a really talk or nothing. So the next day we did the video with Lucio. And until there, we was expecting that probably he would stay in the band because we knew it since from the beginning that he has the other band, Chico Science and the São Zumbi. So we knew that he didn't want to quit his band. He was just kind of help us out because SOULFLY never had a guitar player, like a real band member. But because everybody just kind of see us four, they just say, okay, that's the four lineup guys. But actually SOULFLY never had a guitar player for, fix it. So Lucy jammed with the album, but was just like, if he could stay, it'll be cool. And then in the video, we talked to him like, what's up? We're gonna stay in the band, or you're gonna leave? You're gonna go back to the São Zumbi? And he said, no, I still have my band, have my things going there. So cool, man. We love him to death, and we wish the best for his band, and hopefully maybe we can even tour together. Who knows?
Yeah, that's totally cool that you guys are just so liberal like that.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, that's something new to me.
Yeah, it's a completely different thing new for everybody. So like, let's just do it. We don't have to be like, yeah, it's gotta be this, It's like a jam band, but it's real. It's like it's not like a project or nothing. SOULFLY is for real.
See it. So so like it's kind of like a temporal thing where we don't know what it's going to look like, but you will see it. So tell us what it's going to look like.
Oh man, it's like we kind of rent like an old warehouse, like kind of all kind of weird looking, all fucked up old, and we just bunch a lot of friends and fans there, just like around 30, 40 guys, and the band was pretty much like raw, like not like a huge video clip or nothing. It's pretty simple, straight, in your face. And that's it, like pretty simple and it's fucking kick-ass. We love it, the video. It's really kick-ass, like simple.
Check it out.
SOULFLY, and I'm gonna end up at the interview because he's gotta go eat. He's starving. He's gotta eat. He's gotta shower up. He's gotta rock out. But I wanted to ask you guys are doing the Ozfest this summer. You guys looking forward to doing that?
Oh yes, man. That's something that especially for me because what I mean is me and Sepultura were being already in Ozfest a couple times before, but I was working for Sepultura back in that time, and now I'm gonna be playing a band. So it's like it's kind of a little bit different, but I kind of know already what the Ozfest is about, which is a fucking rage. I love the fucking festival. It's fucking kick-ass. And we're gonna be there now, so definitely I'm really looking forward to that.
Cool. Do you know any of the politics or anything that goes into the Ozfest? Like how a band gets chosen to be on this huge festival? Do you know anything about that?
That's a completely different football game for me, man. I have no idea.
Okay. I just wanted to ask that question, but anyway, this is Fistful of Metal. We're out of here. He's gonna go eat and shower, and he's gonna go rock out. Look for him. Look for SOULFLY. They're on tour. They're going all over the world. If you guys happen to be in Europe, go to Dynamo. Check them out. Their self-titled debut album called SOULFLY, just SOULFLY, is out in album stores now. Go out, kill if you must. Get the album. Okay, so,